Hello, everybody. Kevin here, Oak Grove Healing. Got a question, well, two questions to be exact. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with the first one. The first one is a relationship coming type question. And we're going to do past, present, future, simple 3 cards with clarifiers if needed. And then we'll move on to the second part of the question. And let's see what we get. Again, if you it's my deepest and sincerest wish that this recording finds its way to anybody who needs it when they need it, and that they get as much useful information out of it as possible. And let's see. We got with the past, 2 of Swords reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. Current, very, yeah. And I know your situation a little bit, so I can tell if it's spot on. But let's see what the future card has to tell us. Okay. Let's see. So on the past, we got 2 of Swords, but reversed. So 2 of Swords. There's a lot of subconscious things going on with the water and the blue sky. And you notice, right? She's there. She has the blindfold on, and she's in this defensive posture with these swords, but there's nothing behind her. Now, if she takes off the blindfold, she'd realize that there's nothing to be afraid of. And this type of paranoia, I see as not paranoia, but just like guarded. Maybe this person was hurt in the past, and so they're being guarded about being hurt again. But this one, right, this is telling me that this fear, this guarding, is an unhealthy fear or guarding. That it's overacting to overcompensate for things that aren't there. So now you prepare for a rainy day, but if you're preparing for a rainy day and you don't enjoy any of your days that are nice while you're in the preparation for a rainy day, then you just have rainy days all the time. So I think that's what this card is. I don't think. That's what this card is telling us. I'm going to pull a clarifier on it just to see if there's any more insight. If there's any more insight for this 2 of Swords, for this past relationship status, past relationship issues, situation. Tell us what we need to know. Would you? Oh, Page of Cups. So yeah, Page of Cups. It's male energy for what it's worth. So that I would probably lead to believe that the male person in the relationship in the past was holding that or causing that. Let's see, was that person causing or was that person holding these over or misplaced or extreme fears or paranoias? King of Wands. So they were the ones holding for sure these feelings. And so coming up into the current, got a beautiful card, right? It's the 4 is completions, lots of yellow, right? Beautiful family. They have the canopy set up with their 4 wands that are stuck in the ground, and everything's hunky-dory, except that ain't exactly how it is, right? And we both know that's not how it is, and that's okay, because things get better. Let's see what we can learn about this current situation that we find ourselves in here. Huh? Well, like I said, it gets better. King of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles. Look, if you look at him, really good, man. He's got really thick robes, heavy chains, big gold pentacle, right? He's doing really well. So that's funny because you just spoke about the workload that you're under, and maybe that's actually playing a role in this situation, because usually when work is really, really busy and people making a lot of money doing well, this suffers. It's just like, I don't know how else to make that not that way. It just seems that way. I don't think we need to go any deeper than that. I just think you have full grasp on your past and current situation. Now the future situation. We got the 7 of Pentacles there. 7 of Pentacles. Working hard. He's working hard, right? He's looking. He's like, oh boy, I got a lot more Pentacles to dig out. But to me, this is always a good card, right? It's always a good card because it's the labors pay off. You know, you can tell that the labor is going to pay off because every time he digs in that pile, he's getting a pentacle out, and he's just taking a break, looking at it, and he's counting the birds in the bush, I would say. But it came up upside down. So initially, my feeling coming off of it is that it's going to be abundance in relationship-wise, except it's not going to be hard work. But let's clarify that just to see if that's really the Judgment. So one more. Let's go one more. Let's see. Take that a little bit deeper. Got the 9 of Swords on that. Judgment and then 9 of Swords. So, 9 of Wands reversed. Man. Okay. So, this is basically telling me, right? How do I say this with you can see we got Judgment on top of the 7 of Pentacles. Now this is future relationship. 9 of Swords, right? 9 of Wands reversed, and the Devil. What I'm seeing here, what I'm feeling, what I'm getting out of this is that in your next relationship, however it happens to go, there's going to be some judgment happening, and that judgment is going to lead to some anguish, right? There's always a price to pay for everything we do. There's always a price, good or bad. There's always a price, and so the price is going to come around. And that might lead you to be dealing with someone who is represented by the Knight of Wands reversed. So, not a good person. You're going to believe that this person is something, but that's not who they are, right? That'll bring us to the Devil, and the Devil's telling us, and this card is the most. One of the most interesting cards to me, and the Devil is telling us that we are our own slave masters. We allow ourselves to keep the chains around our necks. We keep ourselves indebted and in servitude. You don't have to be, right? You can break the cycle, and that's what this might be about. That you could be breaking the cycle here, which would be great, right? Because then it all gets better. I don't think so, though. See, we got this here, and this is telling us that after you go through, or once you're in the Devil position where you're keeping yourself in this situation that you're not good with, you're going to be remembering the good old days. This is telling us that you're going to be you're going to be looking back to these days with good memories, like wishing that was the case again. And what came out here? Justice and the Star. Well, Justice came in reverse, so it's going to be lopsided, and the Star came up, and that's where we're getting our balance. You got a long road ahead of you, relationship-wise. Again, that is the 7 of Pentacles, the Judgment, 9 of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed, the Devil, 6 of Cups, Justice reversed, and the Star. The Star. 17-8. Yeah. So you have some work ahead of you on your relationship. future relationship, but it's going to bring balance. You see, the balance is coming, psychological, emotional balance. It's coming, but it's still a ways off. Something I'm going to look at real quick is where are you looking to get, where's that balance going to come from? Is it going to come from externally or internally? And I know everybody knows the answer is supposed to be, balance is supposed to come from internal. But if we're always looking for it externally, we never find it, right? We think we do, and then it just turns out to be an illusion. And well, illusions are never good because they're not real. They're just illusions. They're fleeting. So let's see what we can do here. What do we need to know about this balance? Is it achieved? I just saw it. Good, very good. I'm very happy about that. Here's the sun. Obviously, it doesn't need too much explanation, but it's a good card. It's telling me that my interpretation of the star card was correct, and you will be reaching a state of balance and happiness. And well, I can't say happiness, balance. And balance is good. If you can find happiness in balance, even better. All right, so now we're going to move on to the second part of the question. Second part of the question was to do with career. And I understand that you're getting excited to look to a new career, and I think that's a wonderful idea, just because change is good, right? A lot of people don't like change. I happen to have a deep appreciation for change. See what we got. Let's get these mixed up. And if you're watching this and this card reading wasn't for you, I hope it resonates. If you want to leave a comment in the comment section, I read them and sometimes comment back. Love to see what people have to say. Okay, let's see. So what do we got in the future? We're just going to do present and future career, okay? What do we got to know about Spirit in regards to career? Huh? Well, I got two cards out already. Yeah, right. We know that, okay? And we both know that. You gotta, your cup overfloweth with your career. You're just abundance, right? It's really nice. It's really nice. But we know that that ain't the case for the future. Like you. So let's see what should you do composure. What do we need to know about this future career? Will there be something there local? Will it be the type of career that we're hoping for? The moon reversed. The moon reversed. That's actually a really good card. So let's clarify that. And balance. Look at that. Two. The two of pentacles and the moon reversed. This is telling me right off the bat, like, and I could have just stopped with the moon reversed. The moon reversed is harmony, balance. It's a really good card, especially in your career. You're going to find the job, that the career field. You're going to find the career field that is going to give you that balance of work and life. This way you're not a slave to that life, right? And all that does, this coming up in the upright position, all it tells me is that that's 100% correct. There's no mistaking that. You got 5, 15, 18, 9. You got a 9 here, 9 and 11. So between the 9 and the 11, the 9 and the 2, you have an 11, which is a master number, and with that, you have the next step past completion. I wouldn't worry about anything. Your career is going to be awesome. Get out of that job, go look for the new one. Don't quit this one until you got the new one. No, don't do that. I mean, you know what? Do what you want. I'm not. That's me. Anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. This one's a little bit longer than normal. Kevin from Oak Grove Healing, saying goodbye. If you have a reading you'd like me to do, if you're enjoying these, like, subscribe, share, and till next time, good night.